people, how are you fiddling and a-diddling with that old finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love? It's WWE SuperCard. Yes, it's me, Big Jim, back again for episode 3,499,726. Or was it 27? I don't know. One of those. Here we are again. Another long weekend for those of you who are grinding through the PCC. And I have to say, hats off to you for what seems to have been one of the closest PCCs, certainly the closest in Season 2, where there's just a few hundred points separating people 300, 400, 500 places apart. Pretty amazing stuff. But I have to say, not something I got involved in. There's a few reasons why I didn't get involved in it. One, I'm hoping WrestleMania Tier is going to come out fairly soon. If it's not going to be WrestleMania Tier, there's some talk about it could be a complete revamp of the game. Now I could see why that would make sense, because, for example, if you just have a look at the packs of cards that are available, these sort of things have been knocking around since the game started. They've never been upgraded. They had the throwback packs added, but they've never been upgraded. And what have we actually had? A little tweak here and there to some of the team events, but what have we actually had that's been like, oh, this is a really good upgrade? It's not really happened for us, has it? So I can see the potential that there might be some sort of revamp of the game almost, particularly with these things that were being advertised on old Up Down's YouTube channel. I'm sure you know who I mean. Xavier Woods, go and check out his channel. There are these token gizmos that you can buy. There's 10 WWE stars that you can buy, and it will give you basically 3 cards within WWE SuperCard at a very low level. It's all the rares and super rare sort of level. What's the point in that when we're all up to... Anyway, I'm waffling, I'm going on. I didn't take part because basically I just hadn't got the energy. There's too many games, there's too many things going on. I'm trying to do too many things for you guys as well. And if it is going to be WrestleMania Tier, or it is going to be a revamp of the game, I just thought I can do without this. I know you really could do with this card if you're going to be using it in the PCC in the future, if we stick to the present format. But I just have not got the time to do it, so I didn't do it. It was that simple. Where did I get to? I got to 31,528th. I did do a little bit of tapping on Saturday, but not too much. Not too much. So just time to claim reward. As you can see, rank 28,051 to 37,550. And funny enough, there we go. Nikki Bella. Someone who I shall not be needing. And a support card. That's pretty useless as well. Now, something else that I have done overnight for the weekend was a Survivor, King of the Ring, and got to the final again. It was another early morning touch, so the knockout stages were happening around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Fortunately, or unfortunately for me, because my back was giving me jip, but fortunately I was awake, so I did start taking part. I got to the final and then I kind of forgot about it. But to be honest, I'm not that worried about not getting the legendary card that would come with it as well. So if we just have a look at don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me, lad. Come on. Right, as you can see, game 1, it hadn't frozen on me, I'm just being a doofus. Game 1, I won comfortably 4-1, and would have been lined up to have done the same had I powered up my cards. Only just lost 3-2 without powering up my cards for game 2, but then obviously game 3, Wally K still powering up, and I hadn't bothered. So I've got a Survivor card to pick up. Now what I would like is a Diva. I know we'd all want the Diva. We'll just have a look at the Divas that I've got. Particularly would like a Bailey. She'd be very good, so she can be compatible with my Charlotte. And then, of course, there's Sasha. So, she and Natalia, I wouldn't get a boost, but at least they wouldn't be taking deducting points if I had them as a pairing. But anyway, let's have a look. Might get paid, who knows? Let's have a look, see what we get. Hoping for a Diva. King of the Ring finished. Claim reward. Here we go. Claim reward. Tappity tap tap. What do I get? The Rock. That's not a bad card, actually. We know The Rock's fairly decent. I don't think it's a pro. I'm losing count of my pros, to be honest. where are we? We're combinable. No, as you can see, I've got DB to do. DB was in that King of the Ring, so I need to... There's a little bit of powering up still needed there on his stats. But he's virtually there, isn't he? He's virtually there. So I've got DB to Pro. I have Mr. Neville. I actually have 3 Neville cards. The one I don't want to use is this one, because this was an original Neville I had, and then pulled 2 more very closely back to back. And I didn't actually like the way that he was powered up. So I've done him again. So there's just this second one he needs doing. And then another Kofi, which I've already got as a Survivor Pro. We'll actually just have a quick look at the Survivors. Might as well have a look at the Survivors. See how we're getting on. Normal, just on Survivor level. Won't bore you with the others. So as you can see, there's the event cards. There's a few throwbacks. There's a few goodies. There's a few hotties. A few movers and shakers. Basically, there's enough Survivor Pros there to survive, isn't there? So, let's do a bit of exhibition. Of course, we've got Team Ring Domination this evening, which is Shawn Michaels is the Survivor card. And I know that there's a couple of people on our team who are keen on getting him, so I shall be chiselling away as usual, even though not much use to me at this stage. I do have him as a pro already. And I'm assuming it's going to be as fairly swift as it was last time. It was all done and dusted within a few hours, wasn't it, last time round? It was done quite cleverly, but I don't mind that, and I'm sure there's quite a few of you feeling punch drunk after that PCC. If you've been chasing that Brie Bella card, it's a nice card. I would have liked the card, but when you've got other things to do in life and you just can't spare 4 days to chisel non-stop, then it's not going to happen. You just have to accept the fact and move on with your life. Right, so what this shows you what PCC deck I was using when I was doing PCC. That's how I was set up. A couple of Survivor cards that aren't fully maxed out. Triple H that was. And a Big Show Giant that isn't. But that was it. That's all now yesterday's news. So let's change up. Let's just have a look and see what my best deck is, shall we? I guess, being sensible, what you should do is have arrows that are compatible. So, what happened there? Am I not swapping? Yes, I am swapping. Right, there's the Rock. What I'll do is I'm going to put Daniel Bryan Mark II in because he needs powering up. So we'll just find where he is. It's that one. And then Taker. And then we might as well put in another right arrow rather than a Survivor. So we'll put Bret the Hitman Hart. And then card-wise, I'm currently rocking Sasha and a Brie Bella. Oh, of course. Brie Bella Legendary, which I'm not going to find if I've got it on Survivor. So there we go. So that's, if you assume that Daniel Bryan will be getting pro'd at some stage, that's the best balanced deck I can probably kick out onto the road if I was going into like a full-scale war with someone as opposed to a PCC style battle where you're trying to get your level on the butt crack of Survivor so you can just scoop up those points. Scoops you the points. Right. So yeah, I think it's going to be a gentle chisel this evening. A gentle chisel for the Shawn Michaels card. I know there's going to be plenty of my team playing, and it's kind of a game for bragging rights, really, isn't it? You want to see how many shards you can get. So you can get a few more shards than other people. It's all a bit of fun. A bit of friendly fun, and nowhere near as stressful as some of these personal events. Now, something else to say, there's quite a few YouTubers on the WWE SuperCard front who have not given up completely, but got a bit jaded, and they're not doing as much as they used to do, and pretty much saying, well, for some of them, they have just pulled the plug and said, I'm not doing it anymore, and they just moved on to other things. I can understand that, but just to let you know, we are not going anywhere. We're staying where we are, and myself and Ninja Boy will be doing a Mano and Ninja Boyo challenge this week. I haven't decided if there's any special prize over and above that solid plastic trophy that we love to play for. In fact, I'm glancing at the clock, so I need to be picking them up from school soon. So that'll be coming your way possibly, today's Monday, so possibly Wednesday. I'll get it to you tomorrow, Tuesday, if I can. And what I'm also going to do is just try and define the days when you can expect to see these videos, because we very rarely do fewer than 2 SuperCard videos a week. So I think what I need to do is hone them down to specific days, so you know what days your SuperCard videos are turning up. And then all these other bits and pieces that we've started doing, if you're not interested in those, you'd have to worry about them. Or if you are interested in them, you can pick the days that I'm going to plan to do those as well. Reach the card limit. Well, that's perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. Right, Antoine, I'll tell you something I've had to do just recently, which is not something I've ever done before in WWE SuperCard. And that is, go into there. How many commons are there? Is some of this. Delete, 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 delete. Deleting cards out of the game. I never ever thought I would see the day when we are deleting cards out of the game, because I've just got too many. You've got a 150 limit. With the cards I've still got from Season 1 and all the legendary cards that are stacked, which I don't want to get rid of if we are going to get some sort of fusion chamber. I've ditched a load of epics that I'd been sitting on, but this is this is crazy. This is crazy. There's too many. Look at that. Everyone's wearing black. So this is the only answer. A bit of deleting. And in fact, that you saw me pick up the Nikki Bella card from the PCC that's just finished. I wouldn't be surprised if very shortly I'll be deleting her as well. It's a rum do, this. It's a sad state of affairs when you're going to be deleting cards. So what do you reckon's going to happen? Do you think we are going to get WrestleMania Tier ahead of WrestleMania, which is now, what, sort of 3 weeks-ish away? Or are we going to have a complete revamp of the game? Are they going to produce... It's March the 21st when those special tokens come out with the lower tier cards. Could that be a significant date for other things happening? Who knows? I don't know. I have no tap into the world of Cat Daddy and the thinking of Cat Daddy. I'm sure if I did, I'd probably send me insane. But when you look at the other games that they produce and all the things that they keep introducing into those other games, you feel that they've kind of neglected SuperCard a bit. And where would we be without our network errors? We're always awaiting on a network error. So basically, I'm just sort of waffling a bit here. I'm just shooting the breeze. I'm shooting the SuperCard breeze with you. Just to say, we're still around. It's Team Ring Domination this evening. Ninja Boy will be back in action with me either Tuesday or Wednesday, doing a Mano Ninja Boyo. We've got plenty of other things that we need to be doing. We've Marvel Contest of Champions. Thanks very much for your feedback on that. We will definitely be doing some more of those. I'd easily say that is Ninja Boy's favourite game of the moment. There's also Clash Royale. I've continued to play Clash Royale. I must admit, eventually it's grown on me a bit. So I've been doing a bit more, been powering through it a bit more, getting a few more chests. But again, not wanting to spend any hard-earned cash on these games, so progress is fairly slow. Slow, quick, slow. So I've not got too much to show you right now. I don't think I'm going to do any videos on Clash Royale, simply because I've got Clash of Clans to do as well. We've got WWE Immortals, WWE Immortals. We've of course got BLD Beatdown, which is our real life previews and reviews of what's happening in the world of WWE. And I don't know if you saw it, but I did a little spoof of Steve McLaren, the Newcastle manager's sacking. That's soccer if you're American, or football. Oh, look at that, Survivor stop sign. There is a time when I'd have killed for one of those, but I seem to be picking up support cards all the time now as my survivors. Never mind. Well, there you go, you've seen my Survivor pull. Yay! Were you enthused by that? Do you feel inspired to carry on WWE SuperCard? I didn't even realise it was due. One thing I do know is I'm about 500 games away from a Diva ladder reward, and I'm hanging on, hoping. That's another reason why I didn't really want to go too mad on PCC. If we do go up in 7 or 8 days' time, if we do go up to a WrestleMania tier, that would mean I can get, obviously, the WrestleMania freebie, and then get another WrestleMania card from the ladder reward. So that's my plan. That's my devious, cunning plan. Which will probably fail because they'll do something to completely change the game, or they won't release WrestleMania Tier, they won't release Woodwick, and the world will be a horrible place. But for now, I think that's it for me. I think that's enough. Is that enough? I think it's enough. I've got to go and fetch Ninja Boy. That's enough for now. Now don't forget, follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad if you want to find out when the videos are coming out. As I say, I'm going to try and get a bit more of a structure into this. Try and make it a bit easier for you guys to understand when certain things are going to come out. And basically, I'm not saying we can only do 2 SuperCard videos a week. I'm saying if we have 2 definite days, then if we do anything else, it's a bonus. It's a big Jim bonus. So as I say, follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below. Leave a like if you can. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you've got the Brie card. Let us know if you've had enough. And all of that stuff. And if you understood that, you're a better man than I. And don't forget, we'll be back either tomorrow or Wednesday. And until then, stay cool.